check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where I have my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once. one, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
You heard about a man, the left controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here comes takedown. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. On the shotgun, McCarthy. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got McBride complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Spears. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now it's McCarthy. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short. That 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Man in motion here. First carry now for Kyrie Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Trying to do there's not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Dump off pass to Williams. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Trying for it with Stafford. He finds it beyond. The ball is loose. And this one's recovered by the but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And pushing the tight end over. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Running it after the penalty. Still has some space inside the 35. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame. The tight end going in motion right. Complete out to the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
McCarthy to throw it. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Stafford now off the play fake. That's on target. Puka Nakua. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
14 yards. That's another Rams.
Give to Williams from the gun. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Stafford from the gun. Not much scoring at this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Throw it deep to the left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Zone read, here's a gift to Spears. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one quickly to Dell. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's got it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Rams get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT.
That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running with Spears on second down. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Up and good from Bates. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14, Rams 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. Here's Williams. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Caught by Williams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All the left side. This gets the 1st and more. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They've got 1st down here from the 36. He finds Brown right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Marquise Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
2nd and 3 now.
At the 30-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. Stafford's going to throw once more. Complete out to the right. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Dell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running it now out of the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Guy plays straight ahead. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to run on 1st down with Coro. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Stafford from the gun. Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Rams 1st down.
Here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams 8 points behind. Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down. Back to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Buda Baker kicks it off. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. There's a dive up the middle. Has a lane inside the 25. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the pistol, here's White. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, White. Good running. He rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Play action now for Stafford. Intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.